What's poppin' world? This is episode 4 of USM. I'm your host for the evening, Owner Run Tez, and today I got a special guest. But before we get into that, let me reintroduce y'all members of the show.
It's your boy USM Quan.
This is John Hunt. I'm applying pressure.
Man, this Marley, man, I'm coming straight with it. I want to give a shout out, man, to a clothing brand, man. My homie Kalina, he got a nice clothing brand on today, man. It's the Isha Moray Purple Hearts tracksuit, man. My dad used to wear this back in the '90s, man. Around the time my mom got pregnant, man. So I brought it back out, man. Make sure y'all check him out. He got a store on Sylvania, or hit him up on Facebook, True Jones.
Chewy. Yeah.
Our special guest for the evening, a professional boxer coming from the north side of Toledo, Ohio, with an amateur background of 46 fights. And out of that 46 fights, he fought in a very tough era against the great Emmanuel Stewart, two of his elite boxers, and knocked them off too. Now, with 22 professional fights, motherfucking Martin Tucker. Yeah. I want to get right into it. So, coming out of the amateurs, I just want to give a fun fact real quick. When you went pro, so you turned pro in 2004, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this puts you like in the list of some of the goats right now, coming out of Ohio, because you was born in Ohio, right?
Yeah, T-Town.
So you was born and raised in Ohio. LeBron James was born in Ohio as a professional athlete, and he went to the NBA. Was drafted in 2003. So you got LeBron James as a long running athlete out of Ohio, damn near over 20-something years as a professional athlete from 2003 to current. Martin Tucker went pro in 2004 and still is an active professional athlete till this day, ending the year 2025 with a big win over Showtime Balboa, I think it was. It was a stoppage.
Yeah.
You stopped him in 2025. What was that, November or December?
November 8th.
November 8th. And then number 3 on the list, we got Steph Curry, also born in Ohio. He was drafted in 2009 to the NBA.
Damn.
And he still is a current athlete. And then number 4 is a former teammate of yours, Devin Vargas. He also went pro 2004, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we turned the same night, same venue, same card.
And his last fight was 2025. He had a great win, and I believe that was his last fight. Yeah. So you on a nice Mount Rushmore of professional athletes out of Ohio, bro.
That's big. Yeah.
So
I'm just me, man. I don't be looking for them facts. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
It's just out there though. Like when you want to talk Ohio talk and athletes and you know what I'm saying, or whatever sports, your name got to be mentioned, fam.
Appreciate that.
So we want to start with your amateur background, man. What made you get into boxing back in '98?
Man, I'll be honest, man. I was a badass kid, badass teenager. Like I had what you call the lost boy syndrome, because I ain't had no pops.
Okay.
I mean, he was here, but he wasn't here. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the streets raised me. You feel what I'm saying? So I was.
Was you fighting a lot?
Man, I was putting knuckles on everybody that looked at me crazy. And somebody told me, they put me up one day. Somebody I ain't like, actually.
Yeah.
And I was a pistol-toting maniac when I was in my teens. And OG told me, like, bro, you just knocked dude teeth out. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, nigga, I'll knock that nigga out again. I'll fuck anybody else. He like, nah, you just making an opportunity for somebody to do something to you.
So this
Like, so what?
This
You
pre-
feel me?
This
Yeah.
before boxing.
This
before
right
boxing.
before I start boxing.
Hell yeah.
I got 40 on me. He like, nah, you missing the message. I'm trying to teach you. Like, you creating an opportunity to make enemies. Either you get hurt or somebody else get hurt. And I've been watching you since you was a kid. You been whooping everybody ass out here, and you a small motherfucker.
Was
got
you
talent.
interested in boxing at that? You know
Man,
what I'm saying? At
I
that time?
wanted to be a karate master, and my mama was like, no.
Okay.
Then boxing
So
came
you get
around.
down. So he get down.
He fuck with the kung
So
fu
you
shit.
get down.
No, I don't.
Huh? You get down?
I wanted to
Okay,
be.
I'm about to say.
You gotta remember.
You know, I have a black belt and I have a turquoise.
belt. They make those overseas. I went over and got that. So if you do want to, you ever want to skirmish or learn something.
I thought you was about to say them go to one of your outfits. I don't know nobody got you know what I'm saying, no degrees in that.
Okay, all right.
But when I grew up, they was playing Bruce on the weekends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's one of your first idols when it came to combat.
Absolutely.
For sure. Well, so what brought you into the boxing? Was it somebody that pulled you to the side, brought you to the gym?
Right after Big Dog told me what he said, I used to work out with my cousin, Big Derek Ramsey.
Okay.
And he was a big football star back in his day, and he was still working out. I was lifting weights. When I started boxing, I was close to 160, same height.
Yeah.
Maybe a little taller guy. I lost some height because my back was messed up and I had surgery. Yeah. But we was lifting weights one day. He was like, man, they just opened a gym over on Suter. I'm like, I don't even know where that's at.
Yeah.
Over by Deadwater. I'm like, all right, you trying to go? Yes. I went, met Carl Beavers that day. He was lunchman trainer when he started, and that's our OG from where I'm from.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't no accident. He like, come on, champ, I got you. You're a little old, but turn this way, turn that way.
Was you like 17, 16?
I was 18.
You was 18.
I had to wait until I was 18 to sign the papers for myself because my mom was like, nah. Oh, you my baby.
Right.
I'm rocking with dudes bigger out here, bigger than me all the time. And they could stomp me out, but in the boxing ring, they can't stomp me.
Right.
I boxed for about 4 years before my mom even came watch me.
Okay. So what was the experience when you first walked into it was Glass City, right?
Absolutely.
What was that first day like, or that first week?
I was sizing everything up. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you jump in the ring that first week?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
It was the second week.
Who
I had a fight my second week in the gym.
Who was in your area when you first started? Like what fighters or coaches?
Let's see. Everybody was still trying to turn the page. Like Bullpen, my Uncle Derry was over there with
Derry
Roderick.
Riley?
Yeah, with Roderick. His brother was married to my auntie. That's how we related. Of course, Roderick was over there.
Yeah.
The power was going on. What's the name? Had just opened it up. What's the police officer name?
Wilcox.
Harry Cummins had international going
That's what it was
above
on the east.
Yeah, next to the car wash, the BP right there upstairs in the warehouse. Dallas was there. Gabe was there, who's training me now. Ronnie was there, who's training me now.
Ron Greer.
Chad Jaquiller fought Mayweather in the amateurs. He was there. Yeah.
Chad fought Floyd?
You didn't know that?
Hell no,
Man,
but I know Chad was bad though.
Man, Chad was a dog. Chad technically taught me more than anybody I ever sparred.
Okay.
He was a forthcoming guy like that. Not only was he tough, he want to see you get tougher so you can make it hard on him. That's why he up in Detroit coaching them boys and making some demons right now.
Yeah.
He coached us for a minute,
but
the bullpen.
I just to speak to the toughness that was in the gym. Right, like I said, I mentioned Gabe, I mentioned Ronnie, and I mentioned Dallas and Devin. I sparred Dallas all the time.
So y'all had a big team. You had a lot of work in there for you.
Man, we had the elite team at the time. To me.
So going into your first couple amateur fights, what was that like?
Let me speak about my first fight. I was losing bad.
Okay.
Coach was it was at the Union Hall on Jackman.
Okay.
So I'm out there like a robot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I come back to the corner after the first round. I got hit with about 6 combinations. Coach like, you doing good. Stay on your basics. I looked at him and said, man, he whooping my ass.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, just stay on your basics.
Who's your coach at that time?
Ray.
Oh, Ray.
Ray Vargas. Yeah.
R.I.P. Ray.
Man, R.I.P. Ray, Chief. You know what I'm saying? That's Devin and Dallas' dad.
Yeah.
So going against what I don't like getting my ass whooped. So I went back out the second round. Man, Gazelle hook, fight over.
Oh, you knocked him out with
I stopped and knocked him out. I put him down. Like,
So that started your momentum right there.
Yeah. I went 14 straight wins without a loss.
Okay. So
I turned open after my first fight.
Oh, you started just fighting
I had
whoever they brought to
one
the
fight,
table.
I fought everybody, yeah.
Okay.
My first loss was against Marcanine. He was a middleweight. He outweighed me by like 30
So you
pounds.
always had that mentality, even in the amateurs, you want to fight the best.
I don't fight whoever,
no matter who they.
whoever.
And you got that mentality from the streets, or you was just?
Yeah, I mean,
just
if
brought up
you're
like
gonna
that?
fight, fight.
Fight.
And what you tiptoeing around it for? Like,
Yeah.
we ain't grow up like that. Like, not
For
where I'm
sure.
from. I grew up on a block with, like 11 dudes and 2 girls.
Yeah.
Man, we all getting it in. Man, I fought all my brothers.
No.
And I say my brothers because we all We all tight still.
I remember back in that era when we was at the Silver Gloves when Mike Wells got his stoppage when the Crunk used to come through.
Yeah.
Now Manuel Stewart, that's one of the coldest coaches that ever, you know what I'm saying,
Ever
been
did.
in this game.
Absolutely.
And in the amateurs, you got a lot of ducking a little bit, and they stay away from certain people. And if they got to fight, they'll fight. You went and knocked off 2 of his elite fighters he
Yeah,
had.
the crime fighters, yeah.
Now tell us about that, like going into those fights, hearing these names and stuff back then. And
Like I said, man, fight anybody. I don't care.
did you
about
train
no
any
name.
different going into that, knowing that you're going to just fight the best?
Actually, I started late, bro. I ain't coming to the gym till I was 18.
Right.
So I was behind the 8 ball the whole way.
Couple years behind.
No, man, I was sparring Chad, Ronnie, and Gabe. They had 10 years experience on me. Ooh. Dallas had 10, 20, 15 years experience on me.
Right.
I ain't start with no. Yummy Miller was in the gym when I started.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of the top amateurs at the time. And I was watching him stealing. I was stealing. I was on the bag, hitting the bag, but I'm stealing watching him and Gabe spar. I'm stealing watching Devin spar.
How was it being, in the gym with Gabe Morris back then?
Man, that motherfucker used to try to hurt me every chance he got.
What weight
He's still doing it today.
What weight class was you at around that time when you first came in?
We was like neck and neck. I fought at 154 for like 3 years.
And Gabe was probably around the same,
He was
140?
47, 40, 39.
Okay, so y'all was in the same weight, so that was good work for you.
Yeah, that's why we ended up fighting.
Okay. Now, what made you start thinking about, when did you start thinking about pro?
Travis Holyfield. You
Okay.
remember him from Fremont?
Sure.
He actually got signed to a 3-fight deal with Floyd. He went out to Vegas and sparred. He got in the ring with him, and they signed him to a 3-fight deal. I haven't heard from him in a long time, but that was my
You're
dog.
doing real estate right now out there in Vegas.
doing good.
Yeah, you heard him.
Yeah, just I want him to keep going. But I fought Travis 3 times. I fought him once when I was sick.
At 50? 54?
47, 39,
47?
54. We fought each other at whatever weight. It didn't matter what we weighed.
Right.
It was a good fight every time. So I fought him sick once, and he beat me because I was sick.
Yeah,
I fought him
got size on him.
the other 2 times. He was taller than me. He was fast.
Yeah.
He was strong. The other 2 times, I fought him in Fremont and beat the hell out of him.
Okay.
In his hometown with the same judges, the same referees that I fought in the Golden Gloves the following week. And here. They took it from me. They was going to Vegas that year.
Okay.
And I'm like, they was trying to calm me down because I was irate. I'm like, man, I ain't missing no motherfucking trip to Vegas, man. Y'all some cheaters. Yeah. Fuck boxing. I ain't boxing no more. And, they try to calm me down. Like, look, man, you keep stopping him from going to the Nationals. We want to see what he can do.
Right.
I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I was done boxing. I went and started drinking and made me another son. Yeah. What time Biden pulled me up. Like, what you mean you done? He planted the seed, and I went out and just moved around in the world.
So you got
like
discouraged all the bullshit politics early in the game, in the amateurs.
Yeah, I ain't like that shit. So, I was able to stomach it eventually, and Tom was there to catch me, and he put me on. And, I followed Devin and Dallas and all of them into my pro career.
Okay.
And it wasn't.
So he the one that kind of put it in your ear like you should turn pro and get something out of this?
Yeah, he said, you already fight like a pro. You might well fight pro. I'm like,
what was your thoughts on that? Talking about professional boxing and all that shit.
I watch pro fighters, but I ain't never think about going. You know what I'm saying? I thought of myself little because, that's how I was brought up. Like, you going to be this and that's what you're going to be.
Right.
Until I started thinking outside the box. Like, wait a minute. I started boxing because the basketball coach at Wilbur, I made the varsity squad my junior, senior year.
So you can hoop?
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm an athlete, bro.
What position?
Whatever. If you would put if I gotta guard him, he ain't scoring. I don't care. But
across his ass up.
But yeah. So I sprained my ankle gambling because I was hooping.
Yeah.
And the coach cut me and took me to the wrestling room. And I'm like, man, I ain't putting no motherfucking bathing suit on and wrestling with no nigga.
Oh,
He's
damn.
like, this is what you'll be good at. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. I'll just wait till football season. He's like, listen, I know your background and, you had that case and they're not gonna let you play football. You too violent. I'm like, what? Well, I had attempted murder when I was a juvenile.
Damn.
And they held that against me. You know what I'm saying? It's been working against me my whole life. That's a long story, but one thing, I didn't try to kill the dude anyway. But so the whole point of me trying to do something that dude told me, well, you too small. You're not gonna be no pro basketball player or football player. You're gonna be too little. So that crept back in after Tom said what he said to me. He was like, man, hold on. Dude told me I can't be no pro athlete. If I do this, I prove him
I'm
wrong.
a pro athlete.
Yeah.
I literally
So-
did that.
Collegiate,
Got
no
one by
collegiate
knockout.
background, none
So
of
let
that
me know
shit.
that
I'm
the
pro.
day did Devin and Vargas turn pro around the same time?
Yeah, me and Devin turned the same night.
You and Devin turned the same. So
Yeah.
tell me how did you feel turning pro?
I was nervous,
Nervous?
especially when I got the gloves and put them on my hands
What
for the
was
first
on the
time.
table? Was they talking about a top rank deal, or we gonna like when was they talking about a route they
happened-
wanted to run you down, or what?
That happened for me down the line. You know, I was just homegrown at first, so I was
Okay.
just running behind Devin and them and trying to leech off of whatever they had going on.
Okay.
I didn't understand the game.
Yeah.
And then-
What weight did you turn pro at?
140.
140?
Yeah. 38 second, knockout body shot.
How did you feel after that? Like, was it like it's on now?
I was excited. I had long ass hair. I had been growing my hair for like 4 years, so I had
Yeah.
long braids. I cut it like the next week and got real serious. Well, during my amateur career, before I won my first Golden Gloves, I got shot and stabbed. Like, I got shot twice and stabbed 3 times. Like
And
they
still
tried to-
fought.
I fought a month and a half later and won the Golden Boy.
Bad boy.
I was still bleeding out my chest.
Bad boy, man. You have been through some things.
But yeah, so once boxing almost, I had a bullet lodged in my wrist, and they was like, boxing over. I was like, no, you're gonna take this motherfucker out, and I'm gonna fight again. So a month
You
and a
always
half
beating
later,
the
I won
odds,
it,
bro.
and that's what made me bite down and really, really invest my life in boxing, because I realized if I cheat her, she gonna make me pay every time. Every
Yeah.
time I left the gym, something happened to me, or like life got hard as hell. But every time I went back into that gym, it started balancing out.
Bet.
So I knew when I got home from my bed, I can't stop boxing.
Yeah.
Like I know that's my foundation.
Yeah.
As long as I'm doing that, I'm cool here.
So
And that's what it is.
When you turned pro at 139 or
Yeah, 140.
140. All right, so your first big win, was that against Michael Torres?
That wasn't my first big win.
That wasn't the first big win.
In 07, I had beat Doel Carsaquillo from Puerto Rico. He was ranked number 7 in the U.S.
Where you knock him off at?
DC.
You went to DC. Went to his. Okay,
Yeah,
so he
I was
must
the
have
opposite. I was the opponent. Like, I
So
was
you
supposed
basically went to
come
his
in.
backyard and knocked him
Yeah,
off.
Man, yeah, like I was supposed to lose.
Was that when your phone started ringing? They start, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
going
man, the
crazy?
money started coming.
Money started
but
coming.
let me talk about that. That night though, I had a decision to make because Devin fought on that card too. He fought
Okay.
a giant. I shook this dude's hand and I snatched my hand because I felt disrespected how big this dude's hands was.
God damn.
Devin knocked him out. Anyway, so my story.
Yeah.
Devin was
Right,
a motherfucker.
right. Devin was bad.
No, for real.
But my story is what I saw when I got there.
Yeah.
Jerry Cooney was in my dressing room.
Okay.
I sat in the lobby and talked to Joe Frazier and Marvis Frazier for a few hours. Like me and Marvis Frazier was talking about my game plan going into the fight.
Marvin's his son, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
His dad was sitting there in
That's
the
when I
wheelchair
fought
just
Tyson.
chilling. But Frazier,
Is the son for Tyson? Yeah.
Okay.
but Joe was sitting there and he chiming in. And I'm talking to Smoking Joe Frazier.
Damn.
Look, Mario Andretti was there, Mickey Ward, Berto Duran, and Michael Buffer was the ring announcer that night.
Oh, you using the building with the ghost that night?
Man, when he announced my name, I said, nigga, I ain't losing tonight.
It was over with.
I had that boy in there pooling
Yeah.
and all type of shit, trying to push me
So
away
and you
from
knocked him out 8 seconds?
No, I ain't knock him out.
Okay.
I punished him.
Okay,
I won the fight of the night and got $1,000 extra because I was.
Oh yeah. What year was that again?
07.
07. So in 07, you knock off a big name.
Yeah.
You making some money. You come back to the city. How they treat you when you come back to the city? Like, is it lit? Was it lit for you at that time? or-
Man, nobody knew who I was, man. All they knew was dude was running around
I did.
all the time. Like, y'all knew I was fighting,
So that was 07.
but I was
Real
just
was
running
who?
around.
Yeah.
Like, nobody, it wasn't here like it is now.
That's around the time when we was doing our amateur shit. Box used to be telling us, y'all got to go tap in with Martin Tucker.
Yeah, I watched you fight down at the by the river right
Yeah,
here.
we
I
gonna
got
talk
good
about that. I was
got
mad.
good
Like,
memories.
damn, man. Nigga, I was looking up to him going against me. That's like when Iverson met Jordan down there, man.
No, you said, damn, we going against, okay, that's, you said, they go Ray, they go Martin Tucker and them. You like, that nigga start shadow boxing.
Like, damn, he got Martin.
Like, hold on, I'm here for some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I never really get a chance to meet you all the way around that time, but we'll get into that. So, you came back to the city back in 07. You still focused. You wasn't on the partying and clowning and shit like that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I was still a street nigga. Like, I come home and I'm gonna celebrate with the money I won.
So
I
you
ain't
was on
think
some
about
Broner
no
shit.
investing.
You're
and
still
that.
a street nigga.
But
okay.
I knew that I'm gonna have to take my fill of enjoying myself, but I'm gonna have to struggle to get back in shape, which I always look forward to. So I was always running, always in shape. Like I was running all over the whole damn city.
Yeah,
We used to see him,
Yeah,
y'all. We
because
used
I
to
knew
see you.
that's how they was gonna call me anyway. Because I was getting used to it.
You off guard.
Like, oh, I'm
Around that time, how many miles was you running? Because I'll be, we was boxing at Just Us at the time, so I'll be riding around or whatever. I used to see you running down Central or whatever. You used to like have red shorts and shit on.
They're my favorite.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's the Martin Tucker nigga they be talking
You know, I
about.
still got them.
So how many miles was you putting out when you
I
was?
I would scale myself up and then
Okay.
scale myself down. So I go 2, 3, 5, 8. I wouldn't run past 8. If I did run past 8, I ran until I couldn't run no more. I had to call somebody to come pick me up.
For sure.
Like that's what I did. That's how I stayed in shape. I knew if I kept my engine that hard, nobody could stand in front of me and not get
You
tired.
treating the run damn near like a fight.
Every
Damn
time.
near.
I do that
You know,
now.
I'm running till I can't.
I do that now.
Yeah.
I got when I fought a dude in July,
Yeah.
I fought him for a 6-rounder, right?
Okay.
So that's with counting the breaks in between, that's 24 minutes. I'm kicking ass for the whole 24, but I'm doing 7.5. So if I'm hitting 3 miles by like 24 minutes, and then I'm finished in the last 4.5. So that's how you gotta run. You gotta run like you fighting, and you don't go out there and just jog. I'm just trying to lose the weight. Nah, that's how Jeff run. Jeff run like a maniac.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest. I'm shout out to my little bro. I've watched his his feeds on social media.
Yeah.
And I watch what he doing on the time on his treadmill.
On the treadmill, he be killing that motherfucker.
He got me I got him by some years. But I know if I shoot at
Go
that,
back and forth on it. Let me get
no,
that
I'm
time.
trying to
Let me
reach
get
the
that time.
youth. I'm trying to reach. I don't know. I ain't no challenge. He'll know this when I say this now. He don't know that.
Yeah.
But I'm measuring myself against him. Because if this young dude doing this and I get close to it, man, ain't no young motherfucker about to
Yeah,
fuck
because
with
he
me.
out running a lot of young niggas.
That boy can run.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And